you're dressed smartly and you're going for that interview. There are things that you need to know before you go in. So come in and let's share those things. As we were saying, there are 5 things that you will need to be a great interviewee, whether you're going for an oral interview or for a written interview. One of them is preparation. How prepared are you for that interview? Do you know all about that company? Are you dressed in an appropriate way? Are you dressed in a way that is bold, that conveys you as a person of substance? How prepared are you? It's said that perfect practice makes perfect. You need to understand everything that you need for an interview. Check yourself whether you have the original documents when you're going for an interview. Show up way ahead of time. Because if you show up just on time or if you show up late, you'll be fidgety. So prepare all you can. Remember, perfect practice makes perfect. So always before an interview, remember to prepare. If it's written, read all you can. Always remember to prepare. The second is you have to be in state. State is very important. It's your physiology. It's how you portray yourself. Are you the person that exudes exuberance out of you, or are you the person that I'll look at and say, you know what, there's something about them that I don't really like. They just don't come off as a person that I could take on. It is state it's the internal representation, because who you are on the inside will be represented on the outside. If you come in and you're doing a handshake and you look down like that, then guess what? You're not going to be successful because your state is off. So remember, the first one was preparation, the second one is state, and the third is confidence. By being confident, I don't mean being aloof, or I don't mean looking at people and not taking them for who they are, or answering questions in a way that is derogatory. What I mean by confidence is, even if you don't know something, when they ask you a question, say, I don't know, but I am willing to learn, and I'm open to everything that you say. So, does that work for you, or is that reasonable for you? And confident people walk in a certain way. Confident people portray themselves in a certain way. Confident people don't over talk. When they ask you a question, remember to vary your tone. Sometimes it has to be low, sometimes you have to go high, but whatever, be confident, and confidence starts from the outside. The fourth thing that you need to look at is always have an attitude of service. The reason that organization wants to hire you is because they want someone that can serve, someone that can move them from one position to another. They are not looking for a boss. Even if you're being hired for a leadership position, remember you have to have an attitude of service. And this can be seen in very simple things. When you're there with your friends and you've just come into your interview and there's a lady that walks in and you're a gentleman, do you stand up and offer them your seat? If you don't, then maybe something is not right with your attitude of service. Always convey the fact that you are a person of service, a person who is there to serve, because companies and organizations are looking for people with a servant attitude. They are not looking for proud people. So the first one is prepare like crazy, be in a great state, be confident, have an attitude of service, and lastly, always remember to be memorable. mean by memorable? There are certain interviewees that come in and they go and you never ever remember them. There are some that come in and they are memorable. Case in point, this time we are interviewing salespeople on behalf of a client, and as I stood on the first floor, I saw this lady come in, and when she came in, it was about to rain and it was beginning to drizzle. And when she came in way ahead of time. And she went to the restrooms, cleaned up herself, and then she showed up. Come the time of the interview, I stood up to pull the chair for her to come and sit. Then when she comes in and sits, she says, "Thank you, sir." After she said thank you, then I asked her a couple of questions, and I wanted to test her attitude. I wanted to test her state. I wanted to test whether she is the right person on the job, because when we are doing these interviews, when you are conducting these interviews, we're looking for one thing. We create an atmosphere where it will be extremely tough on you, so that when you go out in the world, you can handle those situations. So what this lady did was, I asked her, you know what, I don't think you're the right person for the job, and no, I don't feel like you can really take it up. So do you think you're the right person anyway? Because from where I stand, you fall way short. So I think we are sorry. We will have to look at another person. And I remember she said, "Sir, I respectfully disagree with what you're saying. I have whatever it takes for me to have this job, because I have handled extremely very tough situations. I have gone through rough edges. I've had to raise a family. I've had to work a job. I've had to look at my children's homework. So all in all, I'm the right person for the job. Make no mistake, there are other people, but I think I am the best." She was memorable. It's been 3 years and I still remember her. She has gone on to grow. So remember, there are 5 things that you need. Number 1 is prepare like crazy. Have a great state. Be confident. Be a person of service. And lastly, but not least, be memorable. This is Sudesh wishing you all the best in your interviews and hope to see you getting that dream job. Thank you.